Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Today in this video we're going to talk about this iOS update that I've received yesterday night, that is iOS 14.1. So this is a stable update and this came around 389.8 MB, almost around 400 MB, depends on whichever device you're using. I'm using this on my iPhone 10R, so this is an iPhone 10R. Today in this video we're going to talk about the bug fixes or the little bit of changes what Apple has promised us with this new iOS 14.1 update. So if I go to this general and about, as you can see, this is the new build number and also we have a new modem firmware number as well. So we're going to talk about the changes that we are able to see with this iOS 14.1 and also going to talk about little bit about the bug fixes, whether those issues have been fixed which was there with iOS 14.0.1. so stay tuned and watch this video till the end if you're using an iPhone. And with that being said, let's start the video. If you're watching this video, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you're new here, and then I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So guys, this update I have received yesterday night. So it came around 390 MB on my iPhone 10R, and all the iPhones starting from iPhone 6s would be receiving this iOS 14.1 update. So if you are using any device from iPhone 6s, then go ahead and check whether you have received this iOS 14.1 update or not. Now talking about before updating, so this was the, I have taken a screenshot. So as you can see, this is the software version, and before updating, the model number and the build number was 18A393, and if you take a look at the modem firmware, it says 3.0.0.0.1. so this is the modem firmware. And now let me go to the settings and let me go to this general and about. As you can see, right now it's showing software version is 14.1 as I have updated already, and the new build number is 18A8395. and if you take a look at this modem firmware, so this is the modem firmware 3.00.01. so this is the modern firmware. So now depends on the device. If you're using iPhone 8, iPhone 10, 10R, 11, so in some of the devices we are getting to see a new modern firmware, or some of the devices it's just the same. So also let me see the available space. So before updating, the available space was 35.44 GB, and after updating it's kind of the storage is decreased a little bit. So now the available storage space is 34.87 GB. So now talking about the visual changes, so these are just incremental updates guys, so no visual changes at all you would be able to see. So this is exactly the similar experience what you get with iOS 14, so no visual changes at all. So what Apple was claiming, they are talking about 10-bit HDR videos. So if you have any 10-bit HDR videos on your iPhone, and if you were using this Photos app to play those kind of videos, now sometimes few of the users were complaining that they were not able to edit and play those videos properly. Apple has promised and Apple has tried to fix that with this iOS 14.1 update. Now talking about the second bug fix, here is the change in music application. This is the Apple Music. So some of the users were getting issues while adding particular songs to their playlist. So now this issue has been fixed. So this is the second change. Now talking about the third change, so these are live tiles and widgets, the kind of thing that we get to see on iOS 14. So while we are dragging this and trying to put this on any of the home screen, so few of the users were complaining that the icon, the size of the template or size of the icon gets smaller or something like that. So Apple has tried to fix those issues. So in my personal experience, I have never faced those issues, and always I try to keep this widgets and tiles at the same page. I don't mix it with all the icons that I have separately on the page, so that's not an issue for me. So now talking about what I was able to notice, so in my previous videos I have mentioned before that in iOS 14.0.1 there was an issue with the display brightness, at least with my device iPhone 10R. I made a separate video on that as well. So I'm using this update, it's been like 12 to 13 hours. I'm not able to see this display brightness issue as of now, so it's been working fine. And also some of you will ask me about the battery life. Now talking about the battery life, so this is quite early to talk about the battery life since this is a pretty new update, and as I've said before that the battery life is something something that with time the battery will degrade. And also talking about in general in iOS 14, the battery consumption is little bit more. And also some of the users have complained me, or some of the users have asked me how's the battery life on iPhone 10R. I've told them many a times that iPhone 10R is a very good device and battery life is not a problem. So if you're coming from iOS 13, in iOS 14 the battery consumption is little more, but nothing to worry about. So these are the few pointers I wanted to highlight with this video. And also if you're using an iPhone like iPhone 6s, then check if you already have gotten this iOS 14.1 update. So then again, I hope you like this short video. If you do like this video and want to see more of this kind of videos, then definitely I would request you to subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye.